Good evening and welcome to At Home in the Shed.
Alright.
We're back after a bit of a long absence.
He thought I was here. Working.
Yeah.
He put work before the channel.
I know, yeah.
And more importantly, our viewers.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I have to apologise now for missing last week, going to West Ham.
That had one of you there, didn't they? Suppose otherwise it'd been empty.
Yeah.
But apologies. Eating biscuits during filming.
That's alright, isn't it? I mean, you know, you can't beat them. At the end of the day, they're the best, aren't they?
You know, can't advertise them, can
No,
you?
not really.
No, that's it. Another YouTube
They are.
strike against their name. We're getting loads, we are.
Perhaps you could put a when you edit it, put a little black bit, like a wobbly bit of tape across it, like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like they do.
Or, I don't know, album cover
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
it. Yeah.
Right,
Right. Okay then.
over to you, mate, while I'm munching.
What shall I start on?
Up to you.
Start.
Up to you.
I'm wondering whether to leave the record till the end. Actually, as a shock surprise. I don't know.
How many we got? How many films we got?
I've got one. I've got 4 films.
Oh, that's alright.
Yeah. Right then. So I'll start off with this one. This is good. Yeah. This is William Friedkin, The Guardian. And I got this the other day, and I did have it. It was on TV a little while ago, on one of the channels on cable, and I hadn't seen it for years. I had it on video when it first came out, and it's a really unusual sort of film. It's Jenny Seagrove, you know, the actress Jenny Seagrove, who at one point was linked with Michael Winner, apparently.
That's
You know,
right.
She was living with him or something.
She was going out to Birding Grange Hill, wasn't he? That Claire.
Yeah.
And what was her name?
Paula or something. Yeah.
I don't remember there.
Can't remember. But anyway, she's in that, Jenny Seagrove, and it's the film that he made either before or after that one Rampage. You know that one Rampage that you've got on video about the serial killer.
That's right. When he goes around the door shooting
Yeah,
people.
that was a William Friedkin thing.
That's right.
So I think this one was made in between that and Live and Die in LA. But yeah, it's good. It's all about this young couple, and they take her on as a nanny to look after their newborn baby. But she's a witch or something, or a druid.
Right.
And what she does, she gets involved with people, gets their trust, and then she takes the baby and sacrifices it to the gods and all that, you know.
Okay. Nice happy movie.
Yeah, nice happy movie, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's well shot on that. The way it's been filmed is good. It's all filmed in LA, and it's it's like these, you know, just these buildings it's been filmed in. It's like it just looks good.
So it's modern day.
Yeah, and there's an actor in it who he plays the part of the architect who's like built their house for them.
Okay.
And he lives up the road a bit, you know. And he comes to dinner one night, and she's there, obviously, and he fancies her, he likes her. He tries to take her out on a date, but she's not really interested because she's wacko.
Loco.
Yeah.
Fucking loco.
And anyway, he follows her. He sees her walking down this like deserted road, this stretch of road, and he follows her. And then he sees her turn into some weird thing, and she's in the tree and that. And then there's a great scene where he runs back to his house, and these wolves are chasing him.
Yeah.
And the wolves break into his house, you know. And yeah, it's good.
What were like crowbars and that? Or?
No, they're just like just trying to get in, you know.
All that.
But yeah, it's good. I mean, I like William Friedkin's movies, and I mean, I've obviously, you know, we've all seen The Exorcist and The French Connection, and
well, you had the special edition and all, didn't you?
Yeah, that's it. And he made one just recently, which was not bad, called Killer Joe, and it had that Matthew McConaughey or something was in it, and the girl in it, her name is Juno Temple, and she's the daughter of the director Julian Temple, who made all the Sex Pistols films and all that. But this is one you don't see that often. I mean, like I said, it's only just come out on DVD. I'll see it on Blu-ray, but I just got that
Worth a
copy.
watch.
I liked it. I thought it was good. Yeah.
Watched a good film the other day on Netflix. I told you, did you watch that Prodigy?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Bit where he comes up towards her, like runs towards her, and he changes.
It was eerie, wasn't it?
Yeah. Good one to watch.
At one
That.
point when he was sort of standing she saw him down the end of the corridor,
Yeah.
and the face changed. From
That's
the,
right.
The boy.
Yeah,
to
it was
the,
horrible.
Yeah.
And when he was sitting in that chair and he looked round and
yeah,
she was like, "What?"
I know. Yeah, but it was
I
good.
enjoyed that, mate.
Yeah.
Well, I do like a creepy film.
Yeah, well, it is good. I mean, like I said, obviously the bit about sacrificing babies and that. I mean, you don't see anything as such. It's just, but it's not really. It's in 18, but it's not like bad horror. But it's more of a science fiction thing, really.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Good.
there you go.
Nice choice.
William Friedkin. Now, the next one,
It cut there. Look.
His Lordship.
Look at
Yeah.
that. Don't forget it.
His Lordship.
Like
Lordship Lane.
Yeah.
Right, next one I've got here is another film directed by Dennis Hopper.
Oh.
And it's called Catch Fire.
Can't beat him. Is that Jodie Foster?
Yeah, it's Jodie Foster, yeah.
I've never seen that film.
No, it's good though. It's good. It's I didn't realise it was I'd seen it before years ago on video, I think, once again, and then I saw the DVD and I got it because I hadn't seen it for ages, and it was good. And it's then I realised it was he directed it, because I know that he done Colours, didn't he? He directed Colours. He directed
I forgot he directed
he
that.
directed Colours, yeah. Directed Easy Rider, which obviously everyone knows that. But it's good. She witnesses a mob killing, and I think what's name's in it actually. I think Joe Pesci's in it. I think he's the mob guy in it.
Oh, was he?
I think so. Yeah. She witnesses a killing, and then she has to leave town. She just gets out of town because the police can't protect her, and they send Dennis Hopper after her. He's a hitman, but he falls in love with her. He gets a fascination with her, and he decides that he's not going to kill her. He's going to keep her for himself.
Like prey, like, you know, fucking horrible, isn't it?
But it's good though. She starts off. Even though he lets her live, he keeps her alive. He doesn't kill her. She still resents him and that, and don't like him, But then they get to like each other.
You can't beat Dennis Hopper for that.
Yeah.
That side where he looks like he's going to explode all the time.
Yeah.
You know.
And in this, he's good. He's got like the other mob guys take the rise out of him because he wears like these like trilby hats and that and stuff. And
Brilliant.
They
Shit,
think
he died, didn't he?
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, shame that was. Yeah, he was good.
He died. He died a few years ago now, but he was good. I mean, he was a good actor. I mean, he was a young actor in Rebel Without a Cause. He was in that, and he was friends with James Dean, wasn't he? And all them sorts of people from that era.
I enjoyed him in True Romance.
Yeah,
because when they beat him up when he's in the chair, I felt bad for him because he was good
yeah,
character in
yeah,
that.
He was, wasn't he? Yeah. And then of course, who can forget him in Blue Velvet with that mask, that
brilliant.
oxygen mask?
Just the music and everything. Roy Orbison.
Yeah.
I think it was a candy coloured clown.
That's right.
It was in Dreams, wasn't it?
That's right. Yeah. And that guy who was in that film, who was in Blue Velvet, who was part of the gang, that Dean Stockwell.
Yeah,
he's in that as well.
The boy with green hair.
Yeah.
And what was the thing he was in?
Oh, he was in
Quantum Leap.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That series.
If everyone remembers the Quantum Leap, he was the ghost or the angel, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was wearing the white suit.
It's going back a few years, isn't it?
Yeah. But he's in this as well. He plays like the mafioso lawyer in this,
That looks quite good.
But it is good. Yeah, it is good.
I do like a mob film.
Yeah, and I don't know. I reckon Shell might like that as well. Actually, Jodie Foster's good in that. There you go.
Right. She don't change really her look, does it?
No, I mean, she looks really nice in that. I mean, I think that was made in the late '80s, and she looks really nice in it. But yeah, I mean, like you said, she looks nice all the time, doesn't she?
Brilliant actress.
In The Accused.
Yeah.
The last film I see her in was that one with that Clive Owen, the one about the bank robbery. I forget what it was called now.
Yeah, I can't remember.
The Inside Man.
Oh, was that right? Yeah.
Yeah, she was in that. But yeah, she's good. Right.
Still can't beat Taxi Driver, though, can you?
No, I mean that's what I'm saying. Taxi Driver's the one. I mean that's where, you think of Jodie Foster, and you just immediately think of that. Taxi Driver, and that whole scene, like
And obviously the old cannibal.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name of it.
Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
it.
right,
She was in that, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Lecter.
That's it.
Hannibal Lecter.
Thanks.
Okay, the next one.
Well, I recognise this.
Yeah, this is good. This is called Zodiac, and it's
Well, Robert Downey, is it?
Robert Downey
That's a good
Jr.
actor, brilliant.
Two teenagers last
Jake
Christmas at Lake
Gyllenhaal.
Herman and the girl on
And
the
it's the
4th
true
of July.
story of
I want you to print this
the
cipher
true
on the
story of the
front page of your
Zodiac
paper.
killer
He wants his
Who
code
who
for
threatened,
afternoon
who
edition.
terrorised San Francisco in the late 60s, early
Okay.
70s. They never caught the guy.
It's still unknown, isn't it? A bit like Jack the Ripper, I
Yeah,
suppose.
to this day. I mean, and he was committing murders, and he was sending letters to the San Francisco Chronicle. These letters, but it was all written in code and that with symbols and things, you know.
So it was really like a modern day Jack the Ripper,
Yeah.
because he used to send like, the liver and that,
That's
didn't
right.
he, to you know,
Just
the boss he used to call
send
it,
things to him,
yeah,
didn't they? And
yeah.
like there was no clues or anything, and they thought they had the guy. They thought there was a guy they really thought was the one who done it, but then they could never link him to it. But I had this a while ago, this DVD, and I tried to watch it on my TV, and the picture quality was terrible. So
What, even on DVD?
yeah, the picture quality was shaky.
Oh, okay.
But since I got the new DVD, the Blu-ray player, and I watched that the other night on there, and the picture's just fantastic. you
Oh,
know.
was it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's weird.
I think it was just my old DVD.
Yeah,
just didn't
maybe.
do it justice. But now I've got the new one with you got me in that. It's and the picture is just.
So, mate, so good to him.
I know.
So good to him.
You know.
But you know, I'll never go on about it. do I?
No, never big yourself up about anything like that. You know.
It's all part of the
Yeah. But
part of the game.
yeah, the quality's good. I mean, and like I said, because it's all filmed in San Francisco and it's all widescreen and that, and the picture's really good, you know.
Yeah.
And the director who done Seven and the Fight Club, I didn't know that, but
Fight Club was brilliant.
yeah,
Well, and
Brad
Seven
Pitt,
as well.
wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it's
But
good.
yeah, it's good.
But you can't really talk about it, can you?
What's that?
Fight Club.
Why?
They say.
Yeah.
It's a logo on the film. Can't talk about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, well. Well, start doing your homework, pal, didn't you?
Right then. Okay. Next one. This is The Final Conflict.
Oh yeah.
Omen 3.
Do you know what? I've never seen any of them.
Ain't you?
No.
No, I mean
My missus loves all them Omen films, but
I've seen well, I've seen them all, but haven't seen them for years. And that was the one that I remember that I was most impressed with.
Sam Neill, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it's like it's the third one in the trilogy. And I got that the other day, and I thought, oh,
Is it good?
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, it's good. And it's all filmed in London as well. That's what I liked about it.
Yeah.
It's all filmed in like Kensington and.
Not that we're biased towards London, obviously. We like a bit of America, don't we?
Of course, yeah. It's just that we like to see, like I was talking to someone the other day about the when you watch old episodes of the Sweeney and Minder, and you see London as it used to be in the late 70s, early 80s. There was no traffic and that, everyone could park their car and not have to pay by credit card.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's the third one because you had The Omen, which the first one I've only watched it once, I think. The second one was pretty good. Damien, Omen 2, and then there's that one, The Final Conflict, where it's like the final one of the trilogy. But yeah, it was good to see it again because I hadn't seen it in years, And Sam Neill, Don Gordon.
He's good anyway, isn't he? Sam Neill.
And yeah, it was a good film. Yeah, it was quite good to see that again.
Okay, well, it's one to watch out for.
Yeah. And it's an 80s thing as well.
Sam Neill on the front.
That's him on the front.
He looks different there.
He does, doesn't he? He looks young there, doesn't he?
He's got a bit flat face on him.
Yeah, he does a bit of flat, doesn't he? Directed by Graham Baker. Never heard of him. But I think it's an 80s thing. About 84, 85. Yeah. Right. Now, the next item, the next nugget of entertainment
Nougat.
is something which is it's a CD.
What do you mean? What, we're going music, are we?
Yeah, it's a CD.
Okay.
And it's
Hey?
I don't know if you know, but it's specialist mixes by W.J. Smith Recordings.
Who's that?
Year 2000.
I don't know who that is, do you? What's this?
It's one of your mixes that you
Is
done
it?
for me, yeah. 2000, it's 20 years
Do you know,
old.
I don't recognise any of them.
It was what I did. I gave you the CDs because
Right.
I wasn't able to do it on my equipment at the time. I gave you the CDs and you dubbed them all to me on one CD.
Oh, did I?
For like a mix, yeah.
That's what I mean. Always giving, I am.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Always giving.
And I was sorting through my stuff and I come across it.
See, these people go on about Sir Bob Geldof and everything he's done for people.
Yeah, I know. And Lenny Henry and all them sorts of people. and you're doing little things every day. No one,
So I noticed.
don't get no.
I'll give a little Robin out there a bit of bread the other day. Nothing.
Well,
No one see it. No one see it.
No one can see the. As I'm saying, But
So these are your tunes, aren't they? That's what I don't recognise.
They're my
them.
tracks, but you did it for us. You did you dubbed it all into that CD.
Yeah, I like that.
And then
I can't remember doing this.
Specialist mixes by W.J. Smith Recordings.
I like that.
Year 2000.
2000.
Yeah.
I wasn't even born.
And there's some good tracks on there. There's some disco classics by Bruce Johnson and France Jolie, and there's a little bit of hip hop stuff like ESG, The Clash, even the Smiths are on there.
ESG, yeah.
Ian Jury, MFSB. I'll have to listen to this again.
Yeah.
I listen to it a lot, but I've not listened to it for quite a while. But yeah.
Even the cover. Look, see how much.
Yeah.
How much love I've put
all
into
the
it.
design, the design that went into that,
See.
And so this is going to be a collector's item in years to come.
Yeah,
Because
it'd be rare.
it's what I couldn't believe is it's 20 years old.
No, and I'll be long gone when this becomes famous.
I know this will end up in somewhere, and somebody will look at it and say, "Oh, I wonder who W.J. Smith Recordings is."
That's it.
But searching for more, and this is the only one.
So I see myself as a bit of like a Lowry.
Yeah.
We watched that Lowry with Timothy Spall the other day.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
the bad film's all right. A
It's-
little bit.
It's Mike Lee in it. Is it Mike Lee film?
I don't know. It might be, but everyone's telling him how shit he is all the time.
Yeah,
Can't paint.
yeah.
Worth priceless. His
I know what
paint
I'm
is
saying,
30
yeah.
million.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Could be
So,
something for
if
years to
anyone
come.
wants to buy it for,
Oh yeah, anyone's interested,
Couple of
perhaps we
million.
can dub it off like
Yeah.
if you like Bruce Johnson, Sweet Potato Pie,
even though it's a pirated disc, you
Power
know you
Line.
might get sold for it.
Phase 2, France Jolie, Shades of Love, MFSB, The Clash, Ian Jury, ESG, and the Smiths. So it's a good little mixture there. That's it. Right, I've got records now.
Yeah, just go
Yeah.
for it. Why not?
Okay, well I'm going to just do this one first because this is hilarious.
I've got to be careful what I put up as well because we've had quite a few warnings after the last one.
Yeah, really.
We kicked off about Russ Abbott's Madhouse party with an atmosphere.
Oh right.
YouTube weren't happy
What
about
is it? Because you used the music clips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
30 seconds of music. You can watch an Iraqi bloke having his head cut off
Yeah.
on YouTube.
But you're not allowed to have a little bit of
Party with an atmosphere.
30 seconds of music. Yeah, because perhaps because someone somewhere they own the rights to it or something. But I mean, these things I've got down here, I don't know whether these rights ever existed.
Oh man, what we got?
Well, actually, I've got 3. The first one is I don't know whether you've ever seen this or not.
The way we were, love story. Yeah, I have.
Have you seen it?
Unfortunately, yeah.
This is Brad Ford Sings. This is.
Yeah. Who was he?
And, well, basically, what he was a mechanic, and
What?
He was a mechanic in Gidea Park, and my dad used to take his cars and his cabs to him sometimes, and he was an expert panel beater. He was really amazing. He was an
Yeah,
artist.
but hang on a minute, the man's a singer.
Yeah, well, one day we was there, and he just handed me dad that record, and he said, "Yeah, I said got a record for you," and my dad said, "What's this? Is this you then?" He said, "Yeah, it's me." He said, and what he did, he used to sing on cabaret circuits and holiday camps and things, and he made a record. But the funny thing was, his name was T.G. Bradford.
Right.
T.G. Bradford, but he obviously called himself Brad Ford,
Okay, well it works, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, as you can see there, he panel beats during the day,
Yeah.
and then of an evening or a late evening, he's got his foot up on the side of a rock somewhere on a seaside.
This would have been about 1979, I reckon, or 1978, I reckon.
So I might be in the clear putting a bit of a clip up there.
Well, if you can find it,
right.
I don't think you can find it. But as you can see, it was in the garage for years, and the back's got the cover's got destroyed.
It
Cause,
was heavy.
I know it's a heavy disc.
Panel beater. I can't believe that.
Yeah,
Oh,
and he was.
mate.
I'll never forget how funny it was. And at one Christmas, we put this on.
Yeah.
And my auntie was wetting herself.
Was it
we all
bad?
had a few drinks.
Was it
And
bad?
she was wetting herself because the vocals weren't too clever, especially like feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, But
mate.
it's something that I look at every now and again, and it gives me a nice feeling because I can remember it. I remember him, Dad coming in with it and saying, "Here, look, give me his record," And there's something funny as well because when one day I think I put this on Facebook and Dave Nicholas commented about the Loch Ness Monster in the background.
Oh yeah, you see it as well.
Looks like Nessie, doesn't it? But so
Great
and he's got
fault,
the Starskin Hutch cardigan.
I noticed that. Yeah,
he's got that as well.
Not used to seeing it. Not wet.
The next record is another record that my old man bought in years ago. From we used to go to a record shop in Barking, and it's a Hot Gossip single.
What, like an orgy? Look at that.
Hot Gossip.
I remember Hot Gossip on Top of the Pops.
Yeah, they used to be. They were like they used to be on the Kenny Everett show as well.
That's right.
And they were a bit more X-rated than Legs and Co. Their routines.
They didn't used to do Benny Hill and all, did they? Or not?
I don't know. But I mean, that record. I mean, my dad came in with it one day because there was a record shop in Barking we used to go to, a second-hand record shop, and I remember he came in. It was similar to your dad. He'd come in with things, and at the time the record in the charts was Toast by Street Band.
Toast, a little bit of toast, yeah, I do.
And he bought it for me, and he came in. He said, "Yeah, I've got this for you," and he got that as well on the same day somewhere.
Oh gosh.
And but it was one of them things. Once again, it was like it was amongst all these stuff and that, and I thought, "Oh, look at that." But what was good about this was that there was something about you getting the best. You could put the record on, and then it would spin round.
Oh, was it like animation?
And they'd dance.
That's a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah, it had a thing with it, like a thing that you can see, like a zoetrope or something.
Oh right.
But I don't know whatever happened to
Yeah,
that.
it's like the old-fashioned medieval animation, isn't it?
Yeah, and you
Well,
could set it up on the turntable. I suppose as it went round, you could see them all like dancing.
It's clever, though, isn't it?
But
Hot Gossip.
I know it wasn't until like years later when I actually looked at the record and I pulled it out and looked at it that it's actually produced by this guy who was quite a big producer at the time, called Patrick Adams, who's like a New York disco producer.
Oh.
So A side is called Super Casanova, and the B side is called Teacher's Pet.
So I assume it's just instrumental, isn't it?
Yeah. As you can see, the B side, Teacher's Pet, is a little bit risque. There's a girl dressed in a schoolgirl's outfit,
Yeah,
so,
usual thing.
But Arlene
That
Phillips.
does make me worry what's in that house of yours.
Arlene Phillips, Hot Gossip. And I think
Arlene Phillips?
Yeah, I mean,
Is she the one off of Strictly Come Dancing?
Yeah, I think she was there.
Is she in there?
She's not in there, but she was the choreographer,
I
wasn't she?
never knew that.
And that one in the middle, that's Debbie Ash,
Oh, yeah.
Leslie Ash's sister.
And is that Leslie Ash there? Because she looks like her.
It looks like her, doesn't it?
I thought it
think
was,
they both was in the group.
Yeah. Oh well.
And I know that Sarah Brightman was in Hot Gossip, but she's not in.
It's a bit different now, doesn't she, Leslie Ash?
Yeah, certainly does, mate.
The old
Yeah.
trap out.
Yeah. And the last but not least of the record selection is something that I picked up the other day, and I was quite happy to get this because I never even knew she made a record. It's a 12-inch disco single by Linda Lusardi.
Oh well, nonetheless, on every boy's wall in the 80s. And she shacked up with that fella out of Brookside.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone was gutted when that happened.
Yeah.
Linda
Eye
Lusardi.
contact.
But
Yeah.
I've seen her since on programmes. She is actually quite a nice person, isn't she?
Yeah, she's often been on TV, isn't she?
Yeah.
Now I knew that Samantha Fox had made records because I've got a couple, but I suppose when you think about it, apart from Sam Fox, she's probably the most famous of the Page Three girls, isn't she?
Well, Susan Mitzi.
Yeah, Suzanne Mitzi. But it
And
was
who's the
mostly
other bird as well?
Maria Whittaker.
Maria Whittaker. She
Yeah.
made it because of the old Spectrum game Barbarian.
Yeah?
Yeah, there was a Spectrum game out years ago called Barbarian, and she was like I had the poster of her.
Yeah.
And the bloke out of Gladiators, Wolf,
Oh, right,
done up
yeah.
as a gladiator, as a barbarian.
Yeah.
And she's like laying underneath him, looking up.
Oh, right.
Maria
yeah.
Whittaker,
But
like,
that's probably worth something now.
Yeah, unless it's still on the wall in Israel, and I don't think it will be, mate.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. I think with this record, there was meant to be a poster in it.
Right.
Because when I looked it up on Discogs just to see if it was worth anything, and it said includes a poster. Well, there's no poster in there.
Well, you
And
know where that's gone, don't
most
you?
records I've had have no posters in there. They're on the wall, aren't
That's
they?
been damaged. That's been soiled.
It's soiled.
Yes.
But I mean, like I said, I suppose her and Sam Fox are probably the most famous of the Page Three girls. And this record, I played it, but it's like a disco high energy sort of record, you know, bit like Kylie Minogue sort of stuff, you know,
Yeah.
but aimed at the dance floor, like, you know, but yeah, I thought to myself, well, you know, never seen it before.
I mean,
so,
to be honest, if you put it there,
yeah,
you wouldn't really know the difference. It's a similar body, isn't it?
yeah, of course, yeah,
A little bit, you know.
yeah.
You've got one at the back there looking
That's
through
it.
some blinds, look, which will make it even
That's it.
weirder.
Eye contact.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good album, that, actually.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice record. It's in good condition as well.
Is she good?
Actually, her voice is pretty good.
Oh,
I mean,
is it?
the record is like the usual standard, like that kind of like high energy disco kind of thing, you know. But her voice is not bad, actually. I mean, probably better than Sam Fox's voice, actually.
And did you ever have any magazines of Linda Lusardi or anything?
I can't remember actually.
No?
I know that used to have the page 3 calendar for a few years running,
Yeah.
which are quite collectible now.
Where
quite,
did you keep
quite
that?
rare. Used to just be up on the wall, like, you know.
Nothing else in the room?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I don't think Linda Lusardi ever done any sort of like girly mags, did she?
Well, I haven't mentioned it, have I? It's obviously on your mind.
Just
Called a guilty
I'm
conscience.
just assuming, like, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
But yeah, look, that's 1986. That is
bloody hell.
1986, and the label is quite a popular label called Polo. And there was another band at the time on this label called Liquid Gold, and they had a record out called Dance Yourself Dizzy.
Dance yourself dizzy.
But,
I love it.
Yeah, the shop that I got that Linda Lusardi in was a charity shop I go in, and I hadn't been in there for a couple of weeks, and I went in there and there was loads of 12-inch singles in there, so I was digging through, and I went back there again today, and half of them had gone, so
Oh, right,
someone
I've
snapped them
heard
up.
them, yeah.
But apart from that one, there was a 12-inch single of Sabrina. Remember Sabrina,
yeah,
the Italian,
I do, yeah.
the Italian singer,
That's right.
and
Big boobs.
yeah.
Always wore a see-through swimsuit.
that's it.
Yeah,
that looked
right.
good, and I didn't realise until just recently that she'd been in a couple of Italian horror films. That Sabrina,
Yeah.
a couple of them old, the guy who done Demons and that, Lamberto Bava,
Yeah.
and and another record that was in there, which I picked up, which I was going to bring tonight, but I forgot actually, was the guy from EastEnders. There's a black actor called Oscar James. Do you know the guy? He used to be in EastEnders. He was like one of the very first characters in it. He played like a painter and decorator in it, and his son was that Paul Medford.
Played a geezer called Tony.
Yeah, was that him?
Yeah, he used to have a little moustache.
Yeah, and like a little hat and everything.
Yeah, he was quite funny.
Yeah,
He was, yeah.
because
yeah.
he'd been in loads of stuff. He's one of them actors you'd see him in things from the 70s,
Yeah.
and, you know.
And if I remember, he was at the cause of the storm between Den Watts and Angie Watts.
Was he?
He was like the lover.
Oh, blimey,
First sort of interracial
blimey, yeah.
thing on the soap. So it was a little bit.
Oh, I didn't
you
know, I never knew
a bit
that.
risky. Yeah.
We was only talking about Brookside the other day, weren't we?
Yeah, Brookside. Yeah, one of my favourite soaps
Yeah.
ever.
Remember when there was that siege in the house that time?
Yeah, I do.
The
Yeah,
geezer and the two nurses and the bloke, wasn't it, in the house?
that's
and
right. Yeah.
It's a siege, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
and then they buried that geezer under the patio.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Popped
get
him off.
soaps like that anymore.
Nah, not the same. Not the same.
It's not, is it?
Brookside was definitely more realistic anyway.
Then again, you had Albion Market, didn't you?
Albion Market, yeah.
What can you say?
Yeah. Albion.
But you know, what was the other one as well?
There was one which failed miserably, wasn't it, called El Dorado.
El Dorado. Mrs. used to love that. Yeah. Awful.
Jess Birdsall was in
that's
there.
Right, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, there you go. I don't know how we got onto that subject, but
No,
we
I don't know.
You know,
Just usual story, just wander off, didn't we?
I mean,
Wander off down different avenues.
from the Guardian, Home and Free, and Zodiac,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you know, to
W.J. Smith's
productions,
DJ mixes.
you know, and to Linda Lusardi, and,
Yeah.
and all
Well,
sorts.
gossip.
I mean, there's been loads tonight.
I know, we had a good little sort out, you know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like I said, you know, pleased with that. Pleased with Brad Ford.
Yeah, I think my favourite tonight's been Brad Ford,
Brad
to
Ford,
be honest.
yeah, without a doubt, old Brad, and he was a nice guy as well.
Yeah.
And that syrup was really real. You know,
Really?
he used to wear it in his workshop. Yeah.
Oh, so it was real.
Yeah.
I can imagine that hair moving when he's panel beating. Never heard of it. Panel beating singer.
Yeah, but he was really good apparently. I mean, my old man said he's fantastic, but the work, you know, brilliant, not a mark on it after he'd, you know, going with a huge dent in the side. Obviously in the cab game, there's always something happening. And he used to work wonders.
Shine it up.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Well, it's nice to be back. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Made a nice change tonight.
Yeah.
And as you can see, the old eyes are going a little bit. You know.
Yeah, a bit knackered, like, you know.
Yeah, doing a bit of sparring this morning, so I feel shattered.
Yeah.
Shattered.
Catches up with you, doesn't it?
But yeah, so we'll see you in a week or so's time.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
We'll get back on track. This is the first one since Christmas.
Yeah.
So we're
well, no doubt we'll have some more stuff dragged out the archives and some more surprises up our sleeve.
His house is like a Aladdin's
gold
cave,
mine,
isn't it? Yeah,
gold
who
mine.
knows? It's madness. Nothing else
Finding-
in it, just records and videos.
Finding new things all the time, you know.
Even in the cupboards and the fridge, videos and records, nothing in it.
Yeah, you open the fridge and there's a copy of Marathon Man in there or something.
Right, with that said, thanks for watching.
Yep.
And we'll see you again soon.
Cheers, all the best.